Just thank you for all you do, and we're just so thankful for your mercy, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Just a flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Hogan, have there been any changes to the agenda?
Madam Chair.
Do I hear a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. I would like to welcome everyone this morning to our board meeting, and we are going to start this morning with superintendent highlights.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry we were running a little behind today, so I appreciate your patience. And Mrs. Bray, we're going to have you come up and tell us wonderful things with your students.
So each year in Levy County, we have our book battle. It's rotated between the different schools. It's for grades 6 through 8. And so because we have the book battle, one of the things that we struggle here at Bronson with is trying to find time to work with those kids. Our kids do not have transportation, so it has to be something during school. So I guess it was last year we started what was called the book club. So we got a bunch of students that were interested in doing the book battle, and so we started a little book club, and so they get passes. So they come during their lunchtime to the media center with our reading coach as well as one of our English teachers. And so we started that, and so we thought that was a good opportunity to share with you what we do with our book club. So today I have 3 of my book club members. How many are in there right now? 7. There are 7. So 3 wanted to come and present today, and Ms. Barbara, our reading coach, we're here to support our kids today. So they're going to introduce themselves and tell them a little bit about what we do with our book club at Bronson High School.
Thank you for allowing us to speak with you today. I'm Kira, this is Brianna, and Elena. We are members of the BMHS Book Club. We are excited to share how our club supports literacy, student engagement, and a love of reading at our school. To begin, we'd like to give a quick overview of our book club. Our book club is a voluntary group open to students in grades 6 through 8. We meet once a week with Dr. Barber to read and discuss books from the SSYRA list. The club originally started to prepare for the Levy County Book Battle, but has grown into a space where students can enjoy reading and meaningful discussions. Our work in book club also supports our school's larger academic goals.
Book Club supports literacy instruction aligned with the Florida BEST ELA standards. Through reading and discussion, we build comprehension, vocabulary, and critical thinking skills. The club also encourages students to enjoy reading and supports readers of all levels. Next, we'll explain what our weekly meetings actually look like. Students read independently outside of meetings. When we meet on Wednesdays, we discuss the books and practice competition-style questions. These meetings help us improve comprehension, recall, and discussion skills. One of the most important parts of book club is student involvement and leadership.
Our book club currently has 7 students from grades 6 through 8. Veteran members take on leadership roles such as team captains. They help motivate others and assist with writing and reviewing practice questions. Book club also has a strong impact on our learning and skill development. Through book club, students strengthen reading comprehension, vocabulary, speaking and listening, and higher order thinking skills. We also make cross-curricular connections, which helps us apply what we need to read to other subjects. We can also see this impact through data and evidence. Book club members have consistently maintained proficiency on FAST assessments. As a group, we've shown growth over time. Regular participation and engagement with texts help support continued reading development. In addition to book club data, we also see growth across the school. Over the past 3 years, school-wide reading proficiency has increased. Our school focuses on encouraging a love of reading, and students are expected to read consistently. Reading is logged through Beanstack and ELA classes, which builds accountability and reading stamina.
Thank you for allowing us to share our book club experience with you. We appreciate your continued support of literacy and student programs at BMHS.
What book are you reading? Do you guys read the same book at the same time?
No.
Okay.
So we have the list of books, and we divide it evenly within our group, and we each take turns reading the books. So we get all the books covered.
Okay, gotcha.
There's 15 total.
Okay.
So you end up with 5 to 6 each.
Wow.
And does she come up with questions for you guys so that you're prepared for the book battle?
We read the books, and then we help come up with questions so we can ensure that they are very accurate and correspond. And
As we read the book, like each chapter, we'll write down our own question. It
Uh-huh.
helps put more in, and it helps kind of make more questions.
What are your names and what are your grades?
I am Brianna. I am in 8th grade.
Between age.
Are you?
Somewhere between.
She likes a couple times. I'm Kira, I'm also in the 8th grade.
I'm Elena. I'm also in 8th grade.
Very good.
Brianna, you've done it 6th, 7th, then 8th grade, right?
Yes.
And Elaine, and Kira joined us last year. They're repeat customers.
I think this is just fabulous.
I do too.
You know, I was involved with the book battle when I taught, and I did work with groups, but we had to meet at lunchtime because there just was no other time. Sometimes begging for after school as it got closer, but then transportation was a problem, so this is great. And it is you know, not only great with the goal of winning the battle of the books, but you are winning so much more because you are becoming such in-depth readers, and that's wonderful. Congratulations, and keep it up.
Great job, good job.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.
You
Good
want a
presentation.
picture over in front of the screen, like this? Yeah, this is.
Get up there with them, camera.
Yeah, because they may want me to read.
Do you have any boys on the team?
We did early on this year, but it.
Y'all scared off the boy?
That probably explains the success. Boys are nasty, stay away from them.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Thank you, Morgan. Thank you very,
Thank you.
very much.
Madam Superintendent, now our proclamations.
Yes, ma'am. Do they want to leave or something?
You guys are welcome to leave if you want to
Yeah.
slip out real quick.
We already held you long enough. Make you
Yeah,
wait 30
right.
minutes before the meeting starts.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Trying to get you out of school all day.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Hopefully, we'll get through my raspy voice, but we have 3 wonderful proclamations today, and all the board members have put their signature on them, but I'd like to read these aloud if you don't mind. The FFA Week proclamation, whereas FFA and agricultural education provide a strong foundation for the youth of America and the future of food, fiber, and natural resource systems, and whereas FFA promotes premier leadership, personal growth, and career success among its members, and whereas agriculture education and FFA ensure a steady supply of young professionals to meet the growing needs in the science, business, and technology of agriculture, and whereas the FFA motto, learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve, gives direction and purpose to these students who take an active role in succeeding in agricultural education, and whereas FFA promotes citizen, volunteerism, patriotism, and cooperation. Now therefore, I, Mrs. Tammy Boyle, Superintendent of the School Board of Levy County, do hereby proclaim February 21st through the 28th, 2026 as National FFA Week in the Levy County Public Schools. The second one is for Career and Technical Education Month proclamation. Whereas February 1st through the 28th of 2026 has been designated Career and Technical Education Month by the Association for Career and Technical Education and the School Board of Levy County, whereas career and technical education offers students the opportunity to gain the academic, technical, and employability skills necessary for true career readiness, whereas students in career and technical education programs participate in authentic, meaningful experiences that improve the quality of their education and increase their engagement and achievement, and whereas career and technical education provides students with career exploration opportunities earlier in their educational experience, which enables them to make informed and beneficial decisions about their academic coursework and pursue established programs of study and career pathways. And whereas leaders from business and industry nationwide report increasing challenges related to addressing the skills gap and connecting qualified professionals with available careers in critical and growing CTE-related fields, including healthcare, energy, advanced manufacturing, cybersecurity, and information technology. And whereas career and technical education prepares students for these and other fulfilling careers by offering integrated programs of study that link secondary and post-secondary education and lead to the attainment of industry-recognized credentials. And whereas career and technical education programs ensure that employers have access to a qualified and thriving workforce, ensuring America is a strong and competitive economy. Now therefore, I, Mrs. Tammy Boyle, Superintendent of the School Board of Levy County, do hereby proclaim February 1st through the 28th, 2026, as Career and Technical Education Month in Levy County Public Schools, and urge all citizens to become familiar with the services and benefits offered by the career and technical education programs in this community, and to support and participate in these programs to enhance their individual skills and productivity. And last but not least, this is the FBLA Week Proclamation. So whereas Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA, is a nonprofit educational organization whose first chapter was established in Johnson City, Tennessee in 1942. Whereas Iowa became FBLA's first state chapter in 1947. Whereas FBLA includes more than 200,000 members and advisors in 4,600 chapters nationwide in middle schools, high schools, colleges, universities, career and technical schools, and private business schools. And whereas FBLA is a professional business organization dedicated to bringing business and education together in a positive working relationship through innovative leadership and career development programs. And whereas FBLA members perform community service activities and strive to build a student's understanding of the realities of the modern business world. And whereas FBLA teaches middle school, high school, and college students basic business and leadership principles and assists them in the transition from school to work. Now therefore, I, Mrs. Tammy Boyle, Superintendent of the School Board of Levy County, do hereby proclaim February 8th through the 14th, 2026, as National FBLA Week in Levy County Public Schools.
Thank you, Ms. Boyle. Mr. Wayne?
Morning, board members.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Wood.
So this is a social media post to let the Chiefland area know that one of their buses has an extended stop arm. As of this morning, that's been viewed 1,324,414 times.
Wow.
So since we struck a chord, I just thought I'd let you know what our efforts are
That's great.
in trying to stop the illegal school bus passing. We participate in an annual survey through Department of Education, and it's they'll tell us a month. They'll say pick a Wednesday in this month, and all the drivers will report on paper how many times they're illegally passed. So this is last year's numbers. So we were passed 10 times, and 8,300 times for the state, and that national number is one day of illegal bus passing, and their estimate is 39 million passes a year. So it's quite a problem. And almost all of our accidents happen at bus stops. We've been doing the survey since 2012, so that's just kind of showing our numbers and the data they asked for. And we're kind of consistent here in Levy.
Yeah. So 16 was the high, and
So we've invested in 3 extended stop arms. They are about $3,700 a piece. They're not cheap. And we have one on a brand new bus in Chiefland. In Williston, we have an area, that's the bus that's passed the most on 121. And then the English Yankeetown area has an extended stop arm. So these are the traffic cameras, and this is standard equipment. We're not paying extra for this. And the picture to my left, that's going to catch the license tag. And we, as you can see in that picture, we've kind of had to modify. That's a bus with an extended stop arm, so we had to drop the camera to get around that big arm. The middle picture is looking out the windshield, and then the one in the top left corner of the bus is catching the whole situation. And that's just standard equipment. So we have 8 buses with these cameras, and we're reporting probably 2 to 3 illegal passes a week to the sheriff's office. Okay, so that's the law in Florida. It's a little different in other states. If you illegally pass the bus, it's a $365 fine and 4 points. If you have a second offense within 5 years, it's a 6-month suspension of your license. If there's an injury or fatality, it's a $1,500 fine, 120 hours of community service, and 1 year without your license. So our process at Levy is all bus drivers report when they're passed through dispatch. And the buses that have these cameras, we pull the video off the bus. These buses have 8 cameras. We drop it to just the outside cameras. We email that to the sheriff's office. They review it, and they go to the house with a citation. And if the person don't remember doing this, they've got their laptop with the video. So it is a lot of work on everyone. But they're reporting that about 90% of the videos I send are receiving citations. So that's our process. Okay. So these are videos that go to the sheriff's office. You're going to see where some people are just confused. Some people are blatantly passing the bus. You'll see all kinds of different things. They're short clips, so they can be emailed.
Brothers. This goes to Grandpa.
Okay. Don't see all that evil racers keep getting ain't got no brakes. Did he put my mailbox?
Kids having to cross from some of these places. Oh my goodness. Did you get it? Did it hurt? No, I mean, did it hurt the
arm.
The arm.
Not the arm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he stopped just.
He stopped just in time.
Yeah, the arm has breakaway bolts.
Okay.
Halfway.
Good.
God, yeah, that kid's crossing the street.
Yeah. That's scary.
How long were the yellow lights on before the red?
Yeah, I know, I wondered that
The
same
ruling
thing.
is you run the yellow lights for at least 200 feet. The drivers are trained, if it's a higher speed, to run them.
A little bit longer, yeah.
Yes.
So it's not, I mean, it's not like you're just pulling up and then throwing an arm out there. They clearly can see it's yellow before they pick up.
Well, they
And it's
stopped.
judged like a red light. That's how the
He stopped.
sheriff
Kinda.
is judging
But
it.
he's
Kind of.
Yeah, no,
Let me
confused.
think
Now he's gonna
about
back
this.
up. Where them kids were.
No, he just saw the camera.
I saw King Ranch
So there's other things that's happening too, you just don't have it.
That's the truth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
So we are putting a lot of effort into putting a stop to this.
It'll be interesting to see if this helps, you know, if it
Yes.
changes those.
I think y'all
Findings.
post them on Facebook, the pictures.
Oh, man.
Comparison. So, hey, look, these people don't care
You
about
talking
that.
about,
Be up for that if
Yeah.
that's-
I don't know if that's legal, but yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't sure.
I don't know if it's legal or not, but you know.
I guarantee it would change, shame into some stuff.
Man, ask for forgiveness, you know, not permission, just, hey, we didn't know.
Yeah.
There are no
Put it out there.
questions.
That way we can see that white truck of yours when we went.
Oh, God.
That's Devin Wire.
I was just shocked that it's not a
He knows
felony. I
better.
think my driver's ed teacher, Coach P, put the fear of God in us as far as
Oh, yeah.
passing a school bus. It's just shocking to me
Oh,
how
yeah.
many, how many people do that.
Yeah.
And we have had, one car that has done it twice, and that person's lost their license.
Wow.
Oh,
good.
my.
I've seen people get confused, like say on the middle one, where it's a paved divided, but you still have to stop.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, that can be somewhat confusing, but I mean, this stuff, I mean, there's,
That's
yeah,
blatant.
yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of it
Blatant.
is just blatant, they
Blatant,
don't wanna
oh, yeah.
stop.
Right.
The buses run basically within 5 minutes, they could leave for work a little earlier and avoid it.
Oh, yeah.
Kill a child.
That's
Yeah.
what's gonna
It-
happen.
it-
what's gonna
It's not happening here, but it's happening.
It's happening,
States.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, they're distracted. It looks like they're not even paying attention to any of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Great.
Mr. Gore?
Morning, morning.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Gore.
It's the time for a quarterly report based on audits. This is October, December. We had 3 audits during that time. We did have 2 findings. Those were corrected that day. But again, those audits are random. by me. I'm required to locally audit every single school throughout the school year. And then safe schools, they show up unannounced. I do get a phone call when they're in the parking lot, and they unannounced audit. So we had 3 during that time period from October to December, had 2 findings. Those have been addressed. Just so you know how those, if there is findings on what they do, and that could be minor to major, it just depends. I'll answer what I can. To follow up those findings, there are unannounced visits randomly as well to follow up on any findings we have. I'm proud of what we do. We're, we do a great job from maintenance when there's security issues to addressing it, whether it's something mechanical that can be fixed or, transportation. And Joe, you've seen what he brings. We can't have book clubs if we don't have safety, right? So our administration, our partners with Levy County Sheriff's Office, I'm thankful for how hard everybody works. I wouldn't say that if I wasn't. It's a collective effort, and we all do the best we can to keep everybody safe. So that's where we're at on this quarterly report. If you have any questions, I may or not be able to answer them right now, but know my door is always open, and I'll always take a phone call if you ever have questions about anything safety-wise. So appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
Mr.
birthday.
Thank you.
Belated happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday.
I appreciate it. The days are long and the years are short.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now's the time for public comments. Ms. Hogan, have we had any emails?
Yes, Madam Chair, we have one. I put a copy in front of each of you, and it's regarding a athletic event, and the matter is being looked into.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
To add to that, just to let you know that the SRO, our SRO has reported that incident to their superior, and it also has been reported by our school principal to FHSAA. So all the reporting has been done on our end, and the investigation is still open.
Thank you, Ms. Boyle. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
So moved.
Second.
I hear a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. And we'll start with Mr. Asbell. Do you have any questions regarding the consent agenda?
No, ma'am, not really. The only thing I would say is if we will look at our student trip request, I would recommend anybody with the opportunity that could volunteer to go on a 6th grade field trip to St. Augustine, go to it. You won't learn a thing about St. Augustine, but you'll have a good time with a bunch of kids. And when it comes to those Florida State Fair things, I would also encourage people to go to that. So, we always think of the fair as being over there, but go see how that's done, and then you'll say, wow, we really do it right over here. Anyway, I would encourage participation in those. Some of my happiest times were chaperoning with a bunch of kids I didn't know. And you learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You learn a lot. Don't learn a thing about St. Augustine. Learn a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Asbell.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Campbell?
No question.
No questions. Ms. Baxter?
No, none.
Mr. White?
No question.
Okay, do I hear a motion to approve the consent and finance agenda?
So move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Superintendent comments.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to give a shout out to Breezy out there and your team. I've already been receiving text messages about the lighting going up. So thank you very much. That's appreciated, and I know it wasn't easy to accomplish in both areas, but it is appreciated. So if you can thank everybody for me.
I think we'll have it, operational before weeks in.
Okay.
We don't run into any problems.
Yes, sir. Thank you. A quick mention about the Tallahassee trip. Of course, the 2 gentlemen were missed on the board, but the Levy ladies got it done. And we did miss you, but we had a productive 2 days. And It was enjoyable. I think some pictures went out on our website and went out on Facebook for that visit. And Dr. McDougall and Sharon James, they were exceptional and showed us around the Capitol. We didn't get on any crazy elevators that we weren't supposed to this year. We had a good time, and again, it was productive. And we did see our representatives, Senator McLean and Representative Johnson, and we had some great conversations with them. I just want to give a brief mention about the Beast Feast on February 21st. It's coming up. Devin, do you have any plans to do meat this year or no?
Yeah, I was gonna do some venison.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still up for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will order the lobster mac and cheese. I checked with Mrs. Whitehurst, and no one is doing that this year, so if you're all good with that, get that done. And looking forward to visiting Cedar Key after the board meeting. And that's all I have, short and sweet.
Thank you, Ms. Boyle. Mr. Asbell?
Thank you, ma'am. I would first say it was good to have the reading club, the book club, come in. That's 2 in a row where we've shown that reading can be fun, contrary to
Absolutely.
popular belief. It can be, and I'm thrilled to death with that. This past Saturday was the 4th annual T.J. Snyder Gaming Tournament. TJ was a student at Bronson High, graduated Bronson High School. Shortly after graduation, was diagnosed with cancer, passed away from cancer. Mr. Wilson started that as a scholarship in TJ's honor in association with Gator Gaming. It's turned into a very big deal. It was hugely successful again this year. It continues to grow. That's cool. I would like to also say congratulations to Kendall Keller, District Spelling Bee champion from Bronson High School. Hopefully she will do much better in spelling bees than I ever did. On a side note, I lost the spelling bee when I was a kid because I could not spell potato.
Oh,
Okay? We won't go any further than that. You just understand. I'll explain the story one day. So I'm pulling for Kendall. Congratulations to Maddie Stewart and Carson Meeks finishing the 2nd FFA district contest. Carson in extemporaneous, Maddie in the discussion meet. Also on February 27th, I know Mr. Whitehurst may have some stuff going on, but we have the FFA Alumni's Annual Food Fest will be that day. I think this is the 2nd year of doing that. And it'll be a cake auction as well as what did I get in trouble with Annie saying if you're going to go to one, I don't want to get in trouble. I won't say that again here. If you're going to go to pick one of these feast things to go to the food fest.
Well,
I would not say that where people would hear
Well, I
that.
think that's the 27th though, right?
That's 27th.
So then the Beast Feast is 21st.
Oh, I'm
So
just saying,
it's not, it won't be back to back.
if you got to choose, I would never say choose one over the other. But if you had to choose, okay. And then lastly, I have a Twix bar available to the person who answers this trivia question correctly. As it's been pointed out, the first FBLA district in a school, first school, was Johnson City, Tennessee. What famous person in our... Whoa! Who got it?
I said it.
Just like a Wilson person, just blurted out.
Steve Spurrier.
Steve Spurrier.
Yeah.
All right.
His
Good
dad
enough.
was a preacher in the town.
Yeah. And there you go. So that's...
Actually, when I saw it, that's the first thing I thought was like, that's pretty.
Johnson Cityan was a member of the FBI.
I didn't raise my hand like the attorney did.
That's
I
because-
just kind of blurted it out.
We're used
I
to
figured I
that.
had to raise
He
it.
knows to follow.
We're used to that. That's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Asbell. Ms. Campbell?
Well, I enjoyed the presentation about the book battle and the book club. Yes, I think it's wonderful. And, you know, we just proclaimed for FFA and CTE and FBLA, celebrating them. And what I'm celebrating is that we have these programs going on in our schools every day. This is happening, and I think it's wonderful.
You ever know some kids that are in those programs, we see them in the meeting and after the meeting, not in the secret private meeting before the meeting.
Give it a shot.
Anyway, also Tallahassee. Tallahassee was very interesting. This time we got to sit in on 2 sessions. One was debate over the school success bill with a component about sex education, and it was unbelievable to hear the comments. The other was about cursive writing. Cursive writing did get passed, and so we'll be having cursive writing in our schools again. But it was really an eye-opener. Lots going on about education. The color run, which I reported was last Saturday, that was incorrect because it is this Saturday in Cedar Key and Chiefland Elementary Schools Safety Patrol. Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Campbell. Oh, sorry, that's it, okay. Ms. Baxter?
I too enjoyed the presentation on the book club. I wish that we could implement that in all the schools because it is important. At Chiefland Elementary School this week, they have Literacy Week going on, lots of activities. Next week, they have a book fair that I believe the PTO sponsors, and they also are going to have an open house. And at the high school, basketball is winding down, and the girls weightlifting had their district finals last Thursday as we were just rolling in from Tallahassee, and that went really well. They had 5 girls finish in first place and several girls double medal in their categories. And this coming Saturday will be the regional finals, and they're expected to do well in those. And yes, Tallahassee, every time we go, I feel like I learned something new. Ms. Campbell was right, though. There was a lot of emphasis on education. There was just so many bills that were related to education. And I felt like we're building a rapport with some of those senators and representatives that's important in their state. That's all I have.
Thank you, Ms. Baxter. Mr. Whitehurst?
A couple things. First, FFA competed in districts. Williston, the middle school chapter did get through, so they'll be competing in state. But we also had White Norse place second in tractor driving. Collins McGowan placed second in Creed. The farm business the farm business procedure team for the high school, the senior chapter, finished second. And then Annabelle Whitehurst placed second, and Prepare Public and Mabry finished third in Prepare Public for the middle school. Also, I got sent a message. Apparently, the Gainesville Astronomy Club has purchased property in Chiefland, and they are wanting, for kids or anybody, organizations to kind of come out, go to property and do all the things. And I can leave information with Angela. You might like to contact them. Also, like I said, Ms. Baxter mentioned, it's Literacy Week, so the Schools Foundation is going around with a book bus. They were in Williston and Whisper Winds yesterday, and they're at Chiefland Elementary this morning. So going around passing out books, and Jordanians, for a little cold today, be out there passing out them books.
Yeah.
I think you might want to get on the bus with the kids. Anyway, so they've had good participation there, and basketball's going good, girls and boys, and then Williston soccer is taking on PK Young tonight in district. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Whitehurst.
Thank you.
I left my phone at home, so I'm trying to remember all the things Yankeetown. We have bingo night on Thursday night, and we have our spots that were vacant have been filled. One of the math spots, Ms. Richardson said it's been filled with a fabulous math teacher, and the data's already showing the progress. She was a para first, so that's exciting. Love the proclamations. Mr. Wayne, your presentation was just shocking to me. We need to work on that in the legislature next year, do something with that. And I think that's it. So meeting adjourned.